Okay, everyone, she's going back down. She is not ready. Isn't that really easy? When XRP goes down, the bull market is over, get going. Is the end of everything near? Of course not. It's not always ready. Things fall back when they're not ready, but they will get back up. Don't stress over that. Instead, look at how the market works now. It's been a great market. There will always be some retracements across the whole market. If Bitcoin changes its mind and goes back to its previous all-time high, which was around $69,000, it will definitely do so. This will have an effect on the other markets. Are we still there? We're not, though. We'll talk about cycles more in the next part of this movie, but I want to start right away because I want to go. The time frame in question is summer. After that, we'll wait until the end of the year to see Bitcoin really have that steep rise. What's today's topic? We're going to talk about some studies on ripples. When Justin Sun first started, where was the bull run on the XRP chart? What was the state of Bitcoin? We're looking at the possible price hikes right now. I'm sick today, so Rip is going off today. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Take it easy and chill out. He can hear it in his nose. Bitcoin has lost 0.13% in the last hour and is now worth $1.71.9. But over the last 24 hours, what has gone up by 25%? At the moment, Ethereum is selling at $408, down 68%. The USDC is worth 99 cents and the XRP is worth $1. This means that the USDT is worth $1. Buddy is selling at 69 cents right now, up 9.73%, even though the hourly chart shows a little redness. Up 63% of the total value of all cryptocurrencies, or $76 trillion. This is pretty much what is happening with cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin hits a new all-time high before it reaches the total market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies. Did you know that we've never seen anything like that happen in the history of Bitcoin? It hit a record high before it even arrived. Those people have always been there. Breaking after spending this much time has happened before, and I'm going to thank the ETF for everything that has happened because of its power. Because of ETFs, there is a lot of institutional demand in these markets. We broke the record high for Bitcoin before it happened, which has never been done before. We also broke the record high for the total cryptocurrency market cap before it happened, which has also never been done before. So where do we want to go? I think that an easy $5 trillion will go into this. The market is still worth at least $5 trillion right now. You already know that the hunters and hunters are free every Monday. You can only get these drops for 1 week at most. After that, they'll probably be gone in 2 weeks. I don't remember the exact number, but I think I have 2 more weeks until I'm free every Monday. 3 points and $500 gets you a ticket, and they're gone in about 32 seconds. I worked out the time. Now is the time to do it. We are the second biggest right now, but there isn't much time left. We will soon pass them. The XRP Ledger project is still being negotiated and closed. People, the metaverse is coming, and it's going to be one of the coolest ones you've ever seen. We have a lot of relationships that we haven't told anyone about yet, but they will be soon. Along with pack openings in the Future Lab. In what way do you think this will go? Not sure about this. Check it out with XRP or a credit card, just so you know, I really am G&A. Just because I think it's interesting to learn about the founders' early days and how they joined Ripple, I'm putting this up. It will also take us to where Ripple is now and the people who work there, and then we'll talk. What are your thoughts on the current stages of the bull market and the XR price chart? Minute 46 has come and gone. It's really interesting, not bad. I graduated from Ping University in Beijing when I was about 211 years old. After that, I put in for graduate school in the US, which is why I joined up in around 2012. That's when I began to learn about Bitcoin in 2012. Around that time, it was worth about $1 on Epics. But I began to learn about Bitcoin at that time, and around 2013, I joined a pin. That's why it's called OpenCoin now. At first, I thought of myself as an Asian worker at Ripple Labs. The company used to be called OpenCoin before it changed its name to Ripple Labs. It finally changed its name to Raps. After that, I was also the first worker in China. At the time, I worked hard to build XRP in the Ripple community. Then Ripple sent me back to China to be their main agent in the Greater China area. Yes, that is very interesting. The statement made it very interesting to me. This study came out in September in the International Journal of Islamic Finance and Economics. Muslims who work with Islamic finance are mad at the Kuwait Finance House for using Ripple. It was in Saudi Arabia and Al Rajabang a few years ago that I finished a picture with Ripples. They're talking, which makes it interesting. I haven't seen one of these about how to use Ripple's blockchain for international transfers or how much it was worth. The technology should be used by real financial firms, and they should then report back on it. Banks and other financial companies send money to his business, central bank, but then they say it doesn't work. Even so, they are all happy about Ripple and how XRP is being used in these international deals. You want us to pay attention to this because it's the wave of the future. What we're interested in is the way to everything this season. This is where Bitcoin started. Money moves into cryptocurrencies, which is why their prices are what they are. That is still clear to us. Phase overlap cash is still used by Bitcoin, which floods into Ethereum, making it hard for it to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum sometimes does better than Bitcoin. Take note that we're still not there. For now, let's try to look over here. Look at Ethereum 84 over the last 90 days. Bitcoin has grown by 74.2% in the last 90 days, so we're not quite there yet. Do I have it right? I know you might like Rip more, but Ethereum is doing better than Bitcoin. There's happiness everywhere, but we're not there because we're seeing all coins do better than what we're seeing. Don't forget that this is just the beginning of the money coming in. At this point, when step one starts, the extra coins will bring in money. Because of Bitcoin, I don't even think phase one has started yet. Following the split, it's likely to happen. And when we cross it, I expect Bitcoin to lose a little value. How much lower can we get? Like maybe around $60,000 or $485. I'm sure that $485 will become the new Bitcoin base. Even if something very unusual happens, which I don't think will happen, as time goes on, we may fall into the 60s after the bull run is over before the stink launch. We'll then be able to buy Bitcoin for $150,000 and start putting money into it. A lot of people want to think that the way to old season is now, but it's not at all. When we look at the markets, they are all over the place. One example is that XRP has only gone up 14% in the last 90 days. It is without a doubt a late mover. This doesn't make me think that XRP is dead. I think it will keep going down. But if we look at Solana, BNB is going through the roof. Even Dogecoin and SHB are up. In a real sense, PO costs 10 coins up, which means that a lot of options still need to leave, but haven't done so yet. Why? That's why we don't like the autumn weather. Bitcoin is still not done. Bitcoin also has one more benefit. Bitcoin seems like it could be very useful. I share my cautious Bitcoin goals on Twitter, and they say that we should be able to hit between $75,000 and $78,000. I think that's the next stop. Things were going well for the old coin before the drop. I think that's when we'll be going to Wig Yggdrasil in the middle of summer. Crypto put out his chart. You can now go ahead. What will happen next with XRP? We got to 66, we got to 70. He thinks that the $10 to $150 range will start to play a role when we hit $7.75, if we can stay above 64 cents or even 63 cents. Don't forget that 1.618 is around $150. The Fibonacci number is very important. When it came to XRP, once we got close to $150, we could be looking at prices between $140 and $160. Let's stay put. We have to break out upward if we don't see a steep shift. Things will get very bad for XRP after that because we will pull back and the bull run will end. We need to be pushed to get past it. Without a doubt, I am 99.9% sure that we will get the push I am definitely looking for. Please don't kill me at least. In spite of my strong conservative views, thank you for saying it. Could we try for $3 XRP on this account? Comparatively much higher to a 1